Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, November 11th, 2018. So 11/11. Powerful energy in those numbers. Numbers are always abbreviations of energies, depicting all forms of energies across the board. We are accelerating, not much time left. We are accelerating in an upward direction for all inhabitants of this planet. The vibrational frequency, which I'm sure that many of you are feeling, the energies, the heavy energies are lifting. They are dissolving and breaking away and disintegrating. I'm sure some of you are feeling it. Some of it can be misconstrued, as which you must be careful of, from the mind, okay? The ego and the mind. Once you understand what the mind and the ego do, if you are not the master, you are the slave of your own mind. And breaking free out of bondage, releasing humanity and all inhabitants of this planet out of bondage, breaking free of bondage. And imagine for a moment, this is to, through your heart mind, visualize a scene, a depiction you're viewing, that every human being has freed themselves of this matrix, of this illusion of a world, a construct. And it is only up to each and every being on the planet to be able to identify, with our assistance, obviously, the fact that this world was never real. Now, for the majority, that would be very hard to comprehend. But in reality, for many of us, we know it to be true. When you are freed, when you free yourself from this matrix, this illusion, this mirage that you're living in, you begin to understand that all things, as we have meditated on, are possible. Picture each human pursuing that of all vast technologies for the progression of our civilization. Which means that if we would have had the understanding, the awareness, hundreds of years ago, we would be all over the universe. The technology would have advanced so rapidly, it would have been absolutely, I can't think of the word. I don't have the word for it. And so we have all of this, and each human, with their imagination free to flow, free to calculate, free to build and put together, expanding, everything is possible. Every application that they can think of, that they can feel, that they can visualize, can become a reality, can become a usable reality. For everything. Think about that, the children, and teaching them that all of their imagination and their thoughts about things, to break them free of the illusion so that they can flourish and advance and assist humanity beyond compare forever, so that we can advance and we can flourish and we can expand. Now imagine a world like that. No disease, no stress or anxiety, no lack of, no health issues, free from aging, free from all of the entanglements of this constructed world. And I'm asking all of you with your awareness to experience that from this day forward, to experience it, because that is what we're creating. That is what we're creating. No longer, once parents awaken, they will no longer think it's silly that their children have something to say, and they will listen, and they will encourage their children that they can do anything. They can accomplish anything. They can accomplish new values, vibrant values for humanity. Their lives will be all of, they'll have wonderful love, they'll have wonderful health, they'll have wonderful riches, they'll have wonderful happiness. This is all being built. And it starts from our heart, mind, our minds, and we start to develop, and it starts to assemble. These are puzzle pieces that we are snapping into place. And I believe that all of humanity has the ability. Some have a lot of layers of goop to eliminate, but they all have the ability to revitalize and restructure and re-energize that child quality that they once had of imagination, of adventure, of expansion. And how many children do you know that want to help others? It's the majority of us when we were kids. We were always concerned. We were young, we were clean, we were new in those bodies. And then the goop starts coming down and it starts getting on us. So, keep that picture, nurture it, because this is the meditation today. From this day forward. So if you will, go to a place where you are not going to be interrupted and relax. And be in the moment, flow in the moment, flow with the energy. Be part of the God force energy. Flow with it. Feel your physical body completely deflate of stress, anxieties, fears, worries, angers, confusion. Let it flow away. Let it just drop away. It's no longer with you. And you are relaxed. And you know you are relaxed. Now what you want to do is you want to begin to breathe as I talk. You're going to want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale through the mouth. You want to do this about 6 times. As you're breathing in, feel the breath that you bring in. to your physical body. Feel it through your heart-mind. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine, positive energy. And this is about you expanding and assisting the inhabitants of this planet on ascending, on elevating. Anything that you can imagine that you are, you can be. And not only you can be, but you always have been. This is a wondrous energy, a wondrous time for all of us. This is what you're breathing in. You're exhaling all of the doubts, all of the fears, all of the stress, the anxiety, the negative energies that keep you pulled down, that keep you strapped to the ground, that don't allow you to fly freely, to fly and to flow with the energies of all creation. This is what you're letting go. It does not serve you, therefore you do not care to entertain it. It is gone. And as this flows, we go in through our heart mind, right where the center of our chest. We go in through the heart mind. We go deep and we go up. Deep and up. And as we do, we find ourselves completely encased in a beautiful, spectacular sphere of protection of the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, deep eternal love, of Archangel Raphael's emerald green healing flaming light, of the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. And this all is flowing through you, around you, above you, everywhere. And it can only be penetrated or violated, I should say penetrated, by the deep, eternal love of Prime Source Creator God. Nothing can violate it. Nothing. We look and we see our higher self, and we are one immediately with our higher self. We blend, we flow, we move gracefully. We are in deep, eternal love with our higher self and ourselves. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle. And we float up peacefully above the planet. And as we float up, we call upon all of the light beings who are of the deep eternal love and from deep eternal love through all of the solar systems, the galaxies, the universes, all dimensions, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, can join us in this meditation. All of the archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, and the archetypes, and all of the angels, we ask that they join us in this meditation, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We call upon all of the ascended masters, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes. We call upon the unicorns, the Pegasus, all of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of those in inner earth and hollow earth of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the ascended masters, Maitreya, Buddha, Sananda, Jesus, Kuan Yin, Gaia. There are many, many ascended masters, no more yet, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all the galactics, all the light forces of divine energy, of the source, of Father, Mother, of Prime Source, Creator God, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, who are assisting us at this time of ascension here on planet Earth to join us in this meditation. We call upon all the loved ones who have passed in this life and all lives that we have existed in, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We see our sphere, our meditative sphere, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. The sphere emanates a beautiful, deep eternal love, healing, emerald green, flaming, healing light, purple transmuted flame, violet ray, and the white fire, all flowing inside, humming and generating wonderful deep joy and bliss. Very powerful. Very soft, very loving. And we feel the rain. And we feel it softly flowing over our heads, saturating our physical form from head to toe, inside and out. We see ourselves sparkling and reflecting and glittering and glowing. We're moving and flowing. We are awake. We see clearly with our heart-mind. We master our mind. We master our ego. We are divine, pure divine energy. We are gods and goddesses. We look upon the planet and we spread this energy. We interlink and connect with all of the spirits on this planet. We communicate to their higher selves, asking for divine creators' guidance to free them from the bondages of this false world. It's like miraculously you see the chains and the shackles just come uncoupled from every inhabitant of the planet. They're no more binded to the floor of this world. They are no longer strapped down. All of their entrapments, all of their bindings are eliminated. They are freed. They all began, we watch as they begin to levitate and float up. All of them. Everyone who is in the dark, who is in the fear, who has been fooled and tricked into believing that this world is real. They are now free to see the divinity in themselves and in Prime Source Creator God. They will know once and for all that they are pure divine light energy, that they are gods and goddesses, that they will levitate, that they will advance, that they will expand. From this day forward, the surge of energy is at its all-time high, flowing through each and every one of us. Feel it in your heart center. Feel it in your heart mind. You know it to be true. I know it's true. Watch it flow. Watch everything go through a metamorphosis. Watch everything levitate. It's all changing. This fake world no longer exists. And you know this to be true because your higher self shares it with you. And the new world that you're seeing, as the sun comes up and the skies are a pink, golden, white color, is your paradise that you were always rightfully to be in. This is your rightful place in this paradise that is dawning on the inhabitants of this planet. I will join you in the meditation, and I will return to close us out. flow, embrace deep eternal love. This is the new world that we were always meant to live in, to exist in joy and bliss and harmony and peace. Prosperity, advancing, and technology is just absolutely astronomical direction upward. So it is in motion. And we will continue to spread this way and enlightenment to all humanity. And we will continue to do so. This will remember that the only energy is love. The only way to complete freedom and harmony is love. That's it. It seems simple, but as we progress, we will find that it is a challenge, even for 1 hour, to think only love. Imagine being in love always. That's where we're going. That is our location. We will have a call today on this Storm Black Talk Radio call show at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That's 3 p.m. Pacific time and 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. And this is about the limbic art technology that's recently been surfaced, and fielding questions and talking about what it really is, what it truly is. So, from all that there is, from all source creation, from the Father, the Mother, all of the divine energies are sending you and all of us deep eternal love forever, throughout eternity. With that comes everything that you could ever possibly desire or imagine.